Hi, everyone. It's Rosie again. I'm excited to be here with you tonight. I was thinking about what is it that people have been asking me about this week, what's been coming up. So when this is being recorded, we are moving into Memorial Day weekend. There have been graduations. There have been graduations. There have been graduations, and we've certainly all had things to celebrate, right? Because what a year or a year and a half, if you want to look at it that way, we've all been through, right? So people have ample reasons to celebrate what they've accomplished. And so what people are reaching out to me about is they have been overeating. Like, we haven't necessarily been in these situations necessarily where we're gathering and we're celebrating. I know many people are still gathering and just with their families or smaller groups. And even so, we're learning this all over again, right? And so I thought about that, and I thought that's what we can talk about tonight, is what to do before, during, and after you are having a barbecue, you're having lots of food temptations, maybe even you're getting to go out to a restaurant, it's your favorite place, you haven't been there for a long time, and you happen to eat the whole meal and the appetizers and the dessert. I know I'm not the only one, right? So that's what I wanted to talk with you about tonight. You guys are here on our eoLIFE education channel. I'm Rosie Gremmert. I'm a diamond with doTERRA. And we here every single week show up at 8 p.m. Mountain Time live to empower you to be able to use essential oils in your everyday life. So let's just get right to it. Let's talk about before. So when I know I have something coming up, I'm going to be going to a gathering, or we're having a party, or like I said, it's a barbecue kind of a situation. And we like to cook around here. Like we love good food, right? Then I will be proactive. I'll prepare. Some of that can happen with I'll eat a little lighter throughout the day so that I make sure that I'm not overloading the whole day, right? All of those kinds of things. I make sure that if I'm the one that's preparing the food, that we're putting together some things that are lighter, like having some fresh fruit and things like that. But there's some things you can do beforehand that will set you up for success. So one of the first things I'm going to talk about are some of the oils that you can put into your water to start aiding your digestion beforehand, or even into the water of a drink that you're serving, right? So doTERRA's lemon essential oil, doTERRA's ginger essential oil, like ginger and lemon together are actually one of my favorite things. I always use a glass for that. I'll put some ice in first. I'll fill it up about halfway with my water. Give a little stir with a knife. When I put in 1 drop of each, the lemon and the ginger oil, stir it up, and then fill the rest of the way with the water. Now, oil and water don't mix, so it does just stay on the top. But I have silicone straws, actually, that I love to use. I have metal straws also that I love to use. So I can just always give it a little stir before I'm having a drink. And this is one way I can already help my body to get warmed up and get used to the thought that we're going to be digesting, right? For those of you that are newer to doTERRA's essential oils, maybe you haven't used them before, you can see right at a glance, there's that supplement fact label right there. You can see right at a glance which ones you can use internally and which ones are not for internal use. All the ones we're going to talk about tonight that have to do with supporting your digestive system, they all work for internal use. The other thing that I will do beforehand is, I don't know if you know much about digestive enzymes, but doTERRA has a really nice whole food broad digestive enzyme that's called TerraZyme. And so about half an hour, 45 minutes before it's mealtime, I'll take 2 TerraZyme. Now it's an herbal complex. It's all food-based. It's herbs and food-based. I'm trying to get, so I just have one here. Well, you guys can't really see that, can you? It's okay. I'm the one that eats these out of here, so I can touch this. So you can see it's a capsule, and your enzymes are right in there, so it's easily digested. These are rice-based if you have an issue with gluten sensitivity. And this makes all the difference in the world, being proactive and taking a couple TerraZyme beforehand. So many times when we're barbecuing, we do have all kinds of different types of food lovers in our family. So we have vegan, vegetarian, gluten sensitivity, people who dairy is not such a great thing. And then, of course, we've got the carnivores, right? And the people that just want all the food, all the different kinds of food. And so that's great, because if I'm choosing to have meat at a barbecue because we're grilling, then I might actually take 2 more of these with my meal, or take 1 of them with my meal too. So, but sticking with the beforehand, these are the things that I'll do beforehand to prepare. The other thing you can do is having that glass of water beforehand can help your body to recognize when you're full a little sooner. There's one other product that can help with that too. And Slim and Sassy, doTERRA Slim and Sassy, comes both in these soft gels. So this is about 3 drops of the oil blend in a soft gel. So if you're not one that really loves the taste of the essential oils, then this is a really easy way to take Slim and Sassy internally. Just a little, let's see, normal size, right? Just a little soft gel. Or you can get the oil bottle. Slim and Sassy also comes in a bottle like this. And honestly, a lot of times when I just want to give my body that little bit of extra blood sugar support, help keep things at an even keel, not let things dip, especially if I'm going into where I know I'm going to be eating some fun things I haven't had for a while, I'll take 3 or 4 drops of Slim and Sassy about a half an hour or an hour before I eat. And that helps, that cinnamon in there and that ginger, those things help keep things just moving along at an even keel, so I'm less likely to overeat at the event, right? Okay, so those are the befores. Now let's talk about at the event. Some of them are the same. You've got your water, right? And the other thing that I'll do, even when it's during the event, is I'll make sure that some of the things that I have made have got some of the citrus oils or have like fennel oil in them, and that can be really yummy. doTERRA's fennel oil, another one that's really good for that too is the cardamom. Cardamom is great for digestion, and it again has a supplement facts label on there, so it's kind of like using the herb, but about 40 times more potent. So you can use these in your marinades, in your cooking, in your seasoning, in your salad dressings. And again, you're going to get that extra boost that the essential oil can give you and helping digest Zen, and also give you that flavor boost too. So that's really fun. But more often than not, what happens is we overeat, we have a great time, we eat foods that we haven't eaten for a while, and then our stomach's upset, right? I know that can happen to me. I have a gluten sensitivity, and so there can be times when I just inadvertently get into gluten. And as soon as my stomach starts cramping and some other things start happening, I am like, oh, okay, I need to take some action. So that is, again, where the Terrazyme can be a really good friend. Even if it's after you've eaten, the digestive enzymes still help to break down the food, make it digestible so that your body can digest it. So let's pause on digestive enzymes for just a second. People think that this digestive enzyme complex is only to help your digestion. And I am here to tell you that digestive enzymes actually help with almost all of your body systems, because all of our different body systems need enzymes to function. We do have ones that are more specifically targeted, like to help support our brains, right? Or to help support muscle recovery. And yet, because the digestive system is the part where the fuel is converted and energy is created for the body, if there aren't enough digestive enzymes, guess where the body is going to reach to get what it needs to keep converting the fuel so you can keep going? Yeah, it's going to borrow from your muscle recovery, for example. It's going to borrow from your brain function, for example. So this is not necessarily just after overeating, but if you're finding, oh man, I go and work out and it's taking me longer. Like, we're all aging, you guys. It's taking me longer to have my muscles recover. Maybe you need to add having 2 to 4 Terrazyme digestive enzymes into your routine every day. And same with your brain function. Maybe if you're recognizing brain fog a little bit more often, maybe your energy converter, your digestive system, is borrowing those enzymes from somewhere else. So, okay, I'll get off my soapbox. So you can take these afterwards and they will still help. Honestly, you guys, I've had many times where if I've gotten into gluten, I'll take 2 Terrazyme. I'll wait about 30 minutes. And let's be fair, when we're talking about that whole situation, I also will take 2 to 3 drops of the Digest Zen oil. And I also will take 1 to 2 drops of the fennel oil And many times then I'm even rubbing the Tamer Digestive Blend, which was made for kids, on my belly. So this is when I get into gluten. This is what I do. And I'll wait about 20 or 30 minutes. And if I'm still experiencing discomfort, then I'll take 1 or 2 more TerraZyme, just depending on how much discomfort there is. A couple more drops of Digestin, another drop of fennel. Fennel works to help with gas. Did you guys know that some incredible number of emergency room visits is actually due to digestive distress, and the pain is caused from gas? So many emergency room visits, it's a crazy number, like 87. If somebody knows, you can put it in the comments. I haven't seen it for a long time. I'm sure it changes every single year. And yet it's a crazy amount of visits to the ER that are because of digestive upset and gas being the main reason of the pain. Fennel is your friend when it comes to gas. So there just isn't a discrete way to talk about that, but 1-2 drops of fennel, wait 15 or 20 minutes, another 1-2 drops of fennel, and it just makes all the difference in the world. And the Tamer Blend as something to use for relief afterwards. It was made for kids. It was blended with kids in mind. It has spearmint in it, so I actually have a lot of adults that love it for their digestive upset too, because it smells wonderful. This is portable, easy to carry around. It's a roll-on. It's already pre-diluted, so even using it on the belly of a kid is totally okay. And when I use this, I actually draw a big circle all around my abdomen. So I'm getting from my rib cage all the way down around the hip bones and just rubbing it all over the whole stomach. So I draw a couple circles all around my stomach, rub it all in. And you can reapply that even every 10 minutes if you need to, every 5 to 10 minutes. And because it's diluted, it's gentle but still effective. So that's part of the after. Now let's talk some specifics about taking those oils internally, okay? Many times like I have talked about, I have done this for long enough. We're talking about over a decade, where I can just take the oil bottle and tip, and I can feel when it's 1 drop or 2 drop. Now, if you're not super experienced with that, what you might want to do is take a little shot glass, put a little bit of water in there, about 1 ounce of water, and then put your 1 or 2 drops of your essential oil. Maybe you're even going to put some fennel. You're going to spike your Digestin maybe. You put a couple drops of Digestin, 1 or 2 drops of fennel. This does have fennel in it, but if you already know God, if other people are already telling you that gas is a problem, then it might be good to spike that, right? And you just put that right in here and just take it like a little shot. Then a lot of times I add a little tiny bit more water and swirl it around and then make sure I get all of it. And then last but not least, I would be amiss to not talk about this. If you are one who you get heartburn often, this is something you can also use the digest tabs proactively. You can use them beforehand, and you can also use them afterwards when you have some discomfort. Or if you just know you routinely have issues with acid, then you can just use them daily. This is the calcium carbonate capsules. This is very highly digestible and very effective, and it has the Digestive blend in it too. So you get double power punch there. And if you just really don't like the taste of the essential oils, the Digestive also comes in these soft gels. So again, you could take 1 or 2 before if you know you're going out, then you could take a couple more after, and your tummy will thank you for it. So I hope this helps. I'd love to hear in the comments about other things that you'd like. What's coming up for you? What can we help you with? We want to make these short, quick videos help you with targeted support for specific things. And if you love learning these things too, then subscribe to our channel and hit like and share it with your friends, because we're just happy to help everybody. So again, this is Rosie. We'll see you again next Wednesday night or next Thursday night at 8 p.m. Mountain Time with another great topic. I think we're covering oils for camping next week. Okay, see you guys later.